Good morning. This is Michael Blisman from Hughes Solutions. Welcome to My World in One Take. I've gotten some good feedback on some of the leadership nuggets that I've offered on these videos before, so I'm going to stay on that theme for this morning. Plus, it's Monday morning. It's a great time to get your head sort of back in the game after a holiday weekend. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. A lot of times, I've had team members that were kind of in their head about obstacles or barriers to getting tasks completed. You ask them to do something and they agree to do it, but then there's just problem after problem, barrier after barrier. And after a while, like, some of that stuff's legitimate, it totally is. But often this stuff is just a reason not to start. Like, they're just in their head, they're finding problem. Maybe it's something going on in their life or the way their mindset is that week, but they just keep finding one problem after another that stops them from getting the stated goal completed. And they're in their head, they're just wrapped up about it. And instead of trying to logic through that, because sometimes there is no logic to it, it's just an emotional thing they're going through, and they're just got a block on it, and they just keep finding problem after problem. And what I did is I said, okay, I'm going to stop questioning. I'm going to stop trying to logic through this, and I'm just going to remove the barrier. Like, as a leader, maybe you've got some authority. You can just say, okay, that's no longer a problem. Oh, that project is distracting you. That project's on hold now. Oh, you need support from another department. I call the department head. I get somebody to sit at that person's desk and give them everything that they could possibly need to finish the job. Just get all the dependencies, all the excuses out of the way. And then the only thing that's left for this team member is, am I going to do it or am I not going to do it? And sometimes you got to go a long way to it, but it's part of like, when you do that, they'll get to a point where they just have that emotional connection and they say, wow, there's nothing, I have to do this now. And they just do it. And that's part of it. There's another side to leadership too. And I think it's asking right. Putting a demand on somebody in the right way, something that's a little bit challenging for them. It's a little bit of a stretch, but also, you need their help and you need their creativity. You need them to show up and work on it together. And you say, I need this done by Thursday. How are we going to get this done? And just leave it to them a little bit to really stretch out and do it and to come up with a plan. So, and even in your personal relationships, sometimes we don't ask enough of our partner. You could express something that you need, and if you do it, and you could do it in just an honest, kind way, and give them an opportunity to respond to that. I mean, often we go with these unstated things that we want, and we don't state them clearly. We end up with resentment, whether it's at work or in our personal lives. So in leadership, there's like two parts to this, two sides of the coin, I would say, for this theme. And one is taking away barriers and excuses from the people on your team, so that they just have to decide to do it and follow through. And that allows them to move ahead. And the other side is challenging them and bringing their creativity to their job or to the relationship. Both sides are really important. And if you're doing those things, I don't think you'll lose people on your team ever. I think they want to be on your team because they're growing, they're being seen as people, they're expressing themselves on all levels and creativity in their position. So I think it really helps. So if this stuff is helpful at all for you, at all these videos, please give a like and a share. And check out the links down below. I've got Greg Ott from Go Transit on there. He has a great logistics transport business, good at what he does, and he'll work with you. Give Greg a call. And again, check out his LinkedIn profile, follow it if you can, like and share. And have a great week. Now you know what time it is. It's time to stop playing on your phone and get to work. We'll see you next time.